Hello everyone, Elvin Randomness here, and today I am doing my thoughts and review of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. So before I begin, major spoilers ahead. If you don't want to hear spoilers, leave now. Go see the movie, and I'll be here when you get back. So tell me what you think down in the comments. So for those of you who have remained, let's begin. So first major thing. Another parents scene of Batman's parents' death. Completely unneeded. We've seen Batman's parents die. We know his parents are dead. Everyone knows that. That's just like completely unneeded, in my opinion. Except to set up later down the movie that his parents' name was Thomas and Martha Wayne. And apparently, Superman's mother is also named Martha, but in the comics also. I just looked it up. So they go have the death scene of his parents, and then when they're in the desert, Lois gets saved by Superman. My phone's at 10%. Gets saved by Superman. They two main things about the whole movie. Something about a special bullet, which I honestly don't even know what the point of the bullet was. It was, I don't know. She had a book. Her book got shot, and there was some special bullet. I don't know what was so special about the bullet. I wish they would have dropped it. And then most of the movie after that was Superman in court. Like, that's basically the whole movie. It's like Man of Steel 2 featuring Batman and Wonder Woman. That is like the entire movie right there, done. Thanks for watching. No, I'm kidding. I'm obviously going to talk about more. So, yeah, he's in the court like most of the movie. He gets blamed for the death or explosion of the court, which blows up because of this guy's wheelchair. His wheelchair blows up. Yeah. What's next? What was after that? Batman finally decides, okay, I'm gonna fight Superman. He goes fighting, finds Superman, just like the trailer. I honestly would rather watch the trailer again than the movie again until it comes out on DVD, because then it's gonna be special R rating. Yay! Hopefully, there's more fighting in that. I mean, there wasn't much fighting in this at all. Like, most of the fight was the flash forward to the future, which I will get to in a minute. The fight between Batman and Superman, which was like 5 minutes, if that. Superman and Wonder Woman fight Doomsday because Batman just stood there and did nothing. He just stood there holding his grappling hook, like, what do I do? That was the funniest part for me. And then, oh yeah, the part where Batman is in the start of the trailers, basically. So, back to the, what was it? What was I saying? Back to something. Yeah, forgot already. Anyway, fight between Batman and Superman. It was okay, but I mean, there was like nothing. I mean, they fought, and then Batman has like this kryptonite spear. He's gonna kill Superman, and then he's like, "No, you gotta save Martha." He's like, "Why are you saying Martha? That's my mom." He's like, "No, it's my mom too." It's like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna save your mom then." I just remembered what I was gonna say. The fight in the future, with the Omega symbol on the ground. Don't really know what that is. Pretty cool Batman though. He has guns. He kills like everyone there that is with Superman. Superman, they capture Batman, take him in. Superman comes, kills the two people that are with Batman for no reason, and then I guess he tries to kill Batman. Just like put his hand on his chest, and Batman started screaming, and then he woke up from the dream, and then he looks over and he sees Flash. I guess it's the Flash. It looks kind of like Red Hood from like Arkham Knight, but I think it was the guy who plays the Flash in this, which I will get to those guys in a minute. He says, "You're right about." Flash says, "You're right about Superman. You need to kill him. Otherwise, this will happen. And then he leaves. And then Batman wakes up again, realizing right before the encryption gets done, he took out the party of the files there after he got back from Wonder Woman. I talk fast. He looks at the files. He looks at. Okay, so there's like 4 people called the metahuman file. There's a WW, a lightning bolt, no, a C with a dot in the middle, lightning bolt, and like an upside down V. Which of those would you choose first? I would definitely not pick the WW. I would probably click on the C with a dot or the flash or the lightning bolt. No, he has to click on the WW, which reveals that was Wonder Woman at the party, Diana. And then he looks at none of the rest. And then I forget, someone gets that file and looks at the other 3 finally. Look at Aquaman first, and then Cyborg, and then the Flash. Aquaman's was like okay. It was just like him coming out of a cave. I mean, it's a pretty cool shot at Jason Momoa as the Flash. Aquaman. And then it shows Cyborg, which shows like basically like human head and body with like no arms or legs. And then he picks his cube up, says the cube is doing something, and then the cube comes alive and rebuilds, I guess, the guy that had no arms or legs. And then he comes back to life, stops the video there. And then he looks at the Flash. Flash is pretty cool. It's this guy like getting robbed at a gas station. He's like, give me your money now. And then Flash just looks at him. He disappears for a second, and then appears again, and then the guy with the gun like it's flying and there's lightning. So I mean, like, not that best of Flash. I like Grant Gustin as the Flash better because I like a TV show better. So that's the metahuman stuff. And then I told you about the fight. The reason Superman fights Batman, the only reason, is because Lex has a mom. That's like that's the stupidest reason in my opinion. Like, I mean, I would do it obviously, but I mean, still, as Superman, could he not just like read Lex's mind, and be like, okay, he's there, and then go save her? Because I mean, like, he's Superman. I don't know, but they have to fight. Batman almost kills him. Blah 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 blah. I already said that. And saves his mom. Makes a joke. No, Martha makes a joke. You gotta go see the movie for that. I'm not gonna tell you the joke because I'm just terrible at explaining jokes. So they go back to Lex, or Superman goes back to Lex, which is in the crash Kryptonian ship with Zod. They're rebuilding Zod, and then Lex is like, meet your Doomsday, and then it's Doomsday, who basically just looks like the troll from The Hobbit. Except he looks more like Doomsday at the end of the fight. So they fight, Batman just stands there, does nothing. He just stands there grappling, like, what do I do? I think I already said that. So they fight, and then Superman gets punched away. He looks at the spear, looks at Lois, and says, Lois, I love you so much, I'm gonna die. So he grabs the spear, takes the spear, flies as fast as he can towards Doomsday, and stabs him. And then he gets stabbed by Doomsday, and they both die. Yes, they actually killed Superman, which is really, really surprising. I did not think they would actually have the guts to kill Superman. I mean, this is if it is going to be an extended universe of DC, why would you kill off like the second main guy? Like, okay, don't tell me, I don't care. Yeah. They actually killed Superman. So they have the funerals for Superman and then Clark Kent. And then Lois throws dirt on, which I'm not going to quite say what that means. But, yeah. It's like a ritual in a religion. I don't know which one. Throws dirt on, and then the very last thing before the movie ends, shows the dirt float up just a little bit. And then credits. There's no end credit scene, by the way. So, don't even waste your time staying. Oh, the credits are kind of short, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's about 2-3 minutes. Not that long of credits. Not as like Marvel, where there's like 5 minutes of credits. Oh my gosh. It's not like that at all. It's a pretty okay movie. I wish there would have been more Batman. I mean, I think Zack Snyder said it was supposed to be like a new Batman movie, but it was mainly like Superman, Man of Steel 2 was Batman, Wonder Woman. So I mean, it was an okay movie. If they wouldn't have had the thing with Doomsday, I would have called this the DC version of Fantastic Four from 2015. Yeah, I didn't really care much for the movie. I'd give it out of 10 stars, I'd give it about a 6. And that's pushing it. Yeah. So I did leave a couple things out so you could go to actually see the movie, get the full experience. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And yeah. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit the like button, just like Batman would. Or hit the subscribe button like Superman would. And leave me a comment what you think below of Wonder Woman. Because why not? What you saw in the trailer was basically the entire movie. Minus a couple of things. Yeah. Yeah. So I will see you guys in the next video.